Man, very important video, man. I guess I struck a nerve yesterday when I did my video yesterday, and I'm here to clear this up. I promise you ain't gonna want to miss this, man. Like, comment, subscribe if you ain't already, because we finna get it in. Look below, you will see our link to our merch. All proceeds from the merch goes back to this channel. That's how we spread our message. And if you want to promote whatever it is you got going on, go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com and we'll get it on the channel. Now, what I want to talk to y'all about today is why are black folks at the bottom of the totem pole? And I'm finna get a little deeper today with it. I'm gonna speak from a religious standpoint and educational standpoint. First of all, people have to understand that everything you're doing starts in the home. When you see the government doing all these studies and they trying to figure out this and it starts in the home. That's what the root is. The way you conduct your family, your immediate family at home is how you'll conduct a lot of things outside of those doors. I tell my kids all the time, the love you get in this house ain't gonna be the same love you're gonna get outside the doors. But it starts in the family first. And when it comes to family in the black homes, we all over the place. Now, I don't want to be disrespectful, but y'all got to understand we do have an issue. You don't look at what people are doing. Why is what you look at. We don't sit at the table and eat every day like we supposed to and talk about family issues so that our kids can see that family structure and carry that on when they have their kids. And before y'all say, well, that don't mean it's going to work, but it's going to damn sure give them a better chance. At the end of the day, what I'm telling you is this. I'm going to go a little deeper than what people may think, right? To get you to understand why we at the bottom of the totem pole. Religion. We go to church, we pay tithes, we eat, then we go prepare for the week to do what? To be a slave. A worker is equivalent to a slave. The only difference is a paycheck in the middle of it. Now, let me break this down. Another thing is our mothers, fathers, grandparents, and whatever has passed down the mindset of go to work, be a hard worker. When you think about this shit, you teaching your kids to be a slave. You ever read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, written by Robert Kiyosaki? Which will give you he will give you the best financial information in the world. Go read that book. And the only difference, and I don't want to spoil it. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The only difference was between these two dads, the rich dad and the poor dad, was the fucking mindset. Excuse my language. That was it. That was it. Go read that book. And what I'm telling folks is this. When it comes to religion, our religion, like I said, for those who go to church or whatever the case may be, you go to church, your religion has to align up with the way you really live. Not on Sunday, how you really live. And you have to learn things in church, because church is where black folks love to go. It's where, it's got all our attention. If you go to church and the preacher pulling up in a $300,000 car, you don't see nothing wrong with it. When everybody in the congregation ain't got a pot to piss in, a window throw it out of, this is my thing. You should go to church, learn how to acquire more, and that should align with your way of living and your cultural ways like it do other groups of people. You'll never see a Jewish woman or man bring home a black person to their family. Why? Because their family structure is not like that. You mate with your own. We don't have that family structure. And I'm going to tell y'all why we don't. So don't jump on me. We talking. We have to first understand we do have an issue. We have to first understand that we're at the bottom of the totem pole for a reason. So you may feel how you feel. I may feel how I feel. But that motherfucking scoreboard ain't going to lie. If what you saying is true and what I'm saying is true, false, however you want to put it, then why are we losing? Why? I told y'all, you don't look at what a person do, you look at why. Other group of people's, they religion aligns up with their action and their cultural ways and their cultural and their family structure. See them lines in the road when you traveling, them lines keep you aligned. Why you think they call it a line? Those lines in the road keeps you aligned. Without those lines, you'll be all over the place. And when you're all over the place, bro, you can't make these decisions that's gonna benefit you in the future. It's not gonna help you, because like I say, when you get stripped of your cultural ways, your family construct. When that's being stripped through shit that we see on TV, the music, all the music talking about kill a nigga, shoot a nigga. We gonna run the ops on a nigga and all this shit. Bro, everything around us is attacking us to make us feel the way we feel. But it make other groups stronger, because it's like we in a cage and they on the outside looking at how we acting as animals. I told you I want to get a little deeper today with this shit. You have to understand psychologically what it does to us. We self-destruct. We self-hate each other. Why? Why? Because of the way we live, the things that we see, the way we depict it. Psychologically, man, we are going through it. Why? Because we don't control nothing around us. Your family structure is governed by who? Who told you how family should and shouldn't act? Versus how you know they should act. This is why I have an issue with, if you're a woman and you have a man that come in your life or come into your life and you got kids, and he's a man, he's good to his kids, you see how his kids act, let him be a man. Let him. And vice versa. As a woman, you got a good woman, let her be a woman. Black folk, we losing. Why? Because everything and everybody, even ourselves, we attack us. This is why we can't acquire nothing. We don't have the structure, the foundation to run a business. Not saying everybody, but y'all get what I'm saying. I'm talking about as a group. As a group, we losing. Dr. Claude Anderson speak about this all the time. Why black folks don't have no financial foundation? Why? Because we spend money with everybody else. We are taught to be workers. Go work for your money and pay other people to do whatever it is you're trying to do. Other people will go to school to learn how to run a business. Chinese people will come over here, go to school, go back and teach them what they learned. See, the thing is this. When you being depicted as how you are as black people, so we talking about killing and shooting each other on songs. I used to talk about it. I was under that same spell. Again, I don't do that no more. But at the end of the day, all you hearing is, nigga, I'm gonna shoot you, nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Then nigga talking about pills and popping pills and raping and this and that and woo-de-woo. Bro, do you know what that do to us, for one? Do you know what that do for other people on the outside looking at us? Imagine you hear Jewish people talking about shooting and killing each other. I'm going to shoot another Jew. I'm going to kill you and shoot you and put you down, and I'm going to come kill your mama now. That's all you hear. And you're going to look at these people like they crazy as hell, man. So I couldn't see it at the time because I'm caught up in the culture. I'm from Belgrade. I come from this shit. I see this shit. But I'm a thinking man. You have to be a thinking man or a thinking woman. I say, damn, man, all we doing is what it's talking about, tearing each other down. If a bitch talking about shooting, killing, we don't love her, won't give a fuck about you niggas, woo, woo, woo. But what the fuck you think gonna happen? You think you gonna go to a club and a bitch, they gonna go in that bitch shaking each other's hands and hugging each other and dabbing? Hell no. See, that's another thing too from a cultural standpoint. I'm Haitian, bro. If you come, I'll take you to my dad's house and you, just say you American. I bring you to my dad's house, you a female, yo, what they gonna do? They gonna hug you and kiss you on your cheek. And you as an American, you might be like, damn, cause that's not what you used to culturally. Just the way you address a person, bro, it goes a long way. You set the tone. What if every time we run across our women, we kneel to them, kiss their hand and kiss their forehead? But yet what we say, what's up, nigga? Or look at this bitch. You know, females call each other bitches. What I'm saying is this, bro. It's cool to be how you are, but don't complain when that shit carry over to why we don't have nothing. Bro, I come from that same shit. Man, I ain't no sellout, none of that shit, but I'm a thinking person, bro. I'm not stupid. They don't push this shit on us for no reason. Fear is a business, okay? So what I'm saying is this. Our immediate family structure should line up with our religious morals, whatever it is you believe in, you want to go to church or whatever, should line up with that, which therefore should line up what we're trying to do to acquire more. You feel what I'm saying? It just don't do it. It's the exact opposite with us. And I ain't saying that just black churches do that. You got white churches and all that that do that. Cool, but I'm not talking about that. But what I'm saying is this. We need to get back to family structure. Okay? Our family structure. We don't need nobody telling us how to govern our kids with child support. We need to say, hey man, you can't depict us in this song like this or this TV like this. Did you see Emmett Till? How graphic that was? Imagine the picture that's painted amongst us in America or people in the world. We should be able to have a say so and say, no, you can't do that. You can't show that. Because if they keep doing this, they'll paint the picture to not only us, but everybody else that this is how niggas are. This is entertainment. Man, you'll never see a movie where black people are the slave owners and white people are the slaves. They're not painting those pictures in your head. Come on, man. So when it comes to us being on the bottom of the totem pole, I'm showing you, it's not just, don't look at, oh, that's how a nigga is. That's how a nigga act. What plugged up in that nigga's brain and downloaded those programs to make him act the way he act? Now, when you born, you are free. You are the freest. That's the freest you're going to be when you born. Because no one has plugged in and downloaded that fear and downloaded these images and downloaded these ways of living. No one has done that yet. That's why a child can sit on the floor and a snake can go right by them. They're not afraid. To you, you might say, that's they don't know no better. He's stupid. They just ain't been plugged into the world yet. They ain't went to school and got those downloads on those programs. Now I'm finna start talking about the educational part. I'm gonna do it, but that's gonna be part 2. This is part 1 on the religion and the family structure. But what I'm trying to explain to you is we've all had a clean slate at some point in time in our lives. When we came into the world, we didn't know shit. Someone had to teach us this. Someone had to show us this. Not only us, our parents. Someone had to show them, teach them. They brought it down to us. And if we don't stop the generational curse, we're going to pass it down to our own kids. That's why I tell you as an auntie, don't be walking around the house with them little bit ass pants on with your big ass hanging out, with your nephews and your nieces looking. Don't do that, TT. You have to understand, man. Everyone is attacking us as black people. Everybody, bro. Even our own people, bro. So my thing is this. It starts in the home first. You need family structure. So when them kids go outside the world, they know how to conduct. You understand me? And that's all I'm saying. All these things carry over to how we conduct business. Whether we know about business. How do we see the world? These other groups of people not thriving because we stupid or dumb. It's just they've been taught. Just like we've been taught. We've been taught to self-hate. We've been taught to fuck a nigga. The hell with them hoes and this and that. We've been taught this shit. They just been taught differently. They've been taught to we all eat as a family. You know. They've been taught to work together. You know. This is what we do and when it comes to religion or whatever the case may be. This is what we do when we pray to our gods. This is how we see education. We're never going to be a worker. We want to be the boss. It's so bad to where the perception of us when it comes to business and workers, a lot of us don't even think we can run a business. We don't even think we can run a business. Again, I'm not bashing us as black folks. I'm speaking the truth. You may feel how you feel, may feel how I feel, but that Scobo ain't lying. That Scobo say we at the bottom of the totem pole. And that Scobo say both of us need to understand something is wrong. Why? Now in school, they used to have these programs called Junior Achievements. Mark Cuban was one of the person that took Junior Achievements. He's a billionaire today. He's the Dallas Maverick owner. He's on Shark Tank and all this other stuff. I'm not saying that taking that class will make you a billionaire or whatever, but at a young age, he was taught entrepreneurship. He was taught that mindset to want more. And if you don't know what Junior Achievement is, I'm finna show you what that means. And then we're going to go over to part 2. Check this out. Now, this is what the Junior Achievement Program does. It prepares students to develop successful financial management habits, empowers them to explore the potential of becoming an inspiring entrepreneur, and provides them with the skills necessary to succeed in a global workforce. Now, tell me we don't need this at home, in church, and we need it in school. Back to the video. Now that you know what Junior Achievement is, and those programs aren't in school no more, because like I say, it's still out there, but in certain places, damn sure ain't in the hoods. It's damn sure not in the public schools and black places that I know of. But my thing is this: if these people wanted us to be entrepreneurs when it comes to education, they would teach us this. They want you to be slaves. They want to be the entrepreneur. They want to tell you to work hard, while they sit in their office playing golf. They done made more money in one day than you finna make in 5 years. So let's keep it a buck. It's time we flip the card now, because they done fooled us long enough. Okay? But those same principles need to be instilled in the house. You get what I'm saying? Fuck being online, shaking your ass, pumping your titties, getting your booty done out. No, man. It's time for us to put the focus where it need to be, so that we can have more, so that we can control more. And I'm going to say this and let y'all go. We're going to part 2. We're going to go over to part 2, which is the educational part. That's going to blow y'all mind. But I'm going to tell you this. You either going to go to war for it, or you're going to buy it. Whatever y'all want to do, we're going to go to war, or we're going to buy it. Because how they got it? They stole it. How you think Christopher Columbus tricked the Indians? Then they going to tell us that he was the one that discovered America. That's a lie. So he who wins the war can rewrite history how he sees fits. But what I'm telling you is some real deep shit. Either we're going to go to war for it, or we're going to buy it. We kill each other every day. So what we going to do? Now, with that being said, that should hush all the this and that, the woo, whatever. Because like I keep trying to tell you, you don't own radio, you don't own television, you don't own nothing, social media. Everything around you, someone else owns it and governs it. Okay? So you can't change the world because you don't own nothing. You can change the people around you, or people hearing it, but y'all get what I'm saying on a massive scale. I might be talking about what I'm doing, I want to change the world, but look what I'm going up against. I'm going up against all the athletes, all the movie stars, musicians, all the big companies. I'm going up against food. They got so much firepower to keep people conditioned and compressed and oppressed. They got so many tools to do that. Imagine how hard that is to do. You as one person. Now, I ain't saying it can't be done, but let's keep it a buck. All I'm saying is we got to tighten our ass up. Now, we finna go over to part 2, man. I hope y'all made it this far in the video. And like I say, man, please share this, man, and no disrespect, okay? Now, we finna head over to part 2, where we're going to talk about how education is affecting us in the same way. Now, that gonna blow your mind. Check it out.